Hey you guys, welcome back. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Today we're going to be starting our Hood Gourmet series, okay? Making pepper steak ramen. Honey, Sister Rona trying to take all of us out, honey. So we got to use what we got to get what we want. Okay, so this is basically a made-up recipe that actually turned out to be quite delicious using some staples that you probably already got, y'all. So let's get to it. So I'm going to start out by adding a little bit of oil to my cast iron skillet here. And you want to get your cast iron skillet smoking really hot if you can, y'all. And what's going to happen is it's going to get that nice caramelization on those peppers and onions that we're going to kind of just saute. I've noticed in the store that fresh produce isn't scarce, but a lot of the other things, perishable items, are. But if you can find frozen peppers and onions, grab them. If you can't find nothing but just regular onions, grab them. This is a makeup as you go, okay? Use whatever you got. If you ain't got nothing but bell pepper, use that, okay? And if you got some minced onion, use minced onions to get that onion flavor. But I'm just going to put all my bell pepper and onion into my cast iron here, y'all, and I'm going to sear them off, okay? Almost like you're making fajita peppers, okay? You want that nice char on there. I'm just going to cook them down for about 10 minutes or so on medium-high heat, y'all, okay? So you just stir them around. We're not going to add any salt or seasoning to them because we want them to caramelize, okay, and get nice and tender. If you add seasoning right now, it's going to draw out the moisture in the water, okay, and they're just going to char and burn up and they ain't going to be sopped up, okay? We don't need that. So just cook these kind of on medium-high heat and just stir them around just like that. And when they start to get nice and charred after about 5 minutes, put your lid on them and let them just steam down so they can get nice and tender, okay, and bring out the sweetness of those vegetables, honey. Be good. Okay, so just let them steam for about 5 minutes. And when they look like that right there, y'all see that? Look at that caramelized onion. Yes, honey, that look good. Okay, baby, use what you got, okay? Whatever produce you got. If you got some broccoli, honey, put that up in there. You know what I mean? You got some cabbage, saute some cabbage and put it in there. But I got peppers and onions on deck, okay? So that's what I'm going to use. So now they look like this. We want to just push them to the side or take them out of the pan like I'm about to do here. Okay, take your time and just take them out of the pan. Y'all, this is really simple and it's also very quick, okay? So just take them out and remove them from the pan here. I'm still on medium-high heat because now I'm going to saute. I'm going to cook this cheap steak I found. Y'all, this steak is thinly sliced steak. It was about $4 for a whole pack, okay? If you can't find steak, honey, use chicken. You ain't got chicken, use sausage. Use whatever protein you got. If you don't have no protein, you don't have to use any type of meat, okay? This is really good with just vegetables, okay? But I'm going to cook this meat really fast because this thin sliced steak, honey, it cooks real fast, and honey, it be tough as Joe's toenail if you overcook it. Don't do that, okay? They're going to be sopped up. So I just add that to my skillet here. I'm going to add some onion powder, some garlic powder. I'm not adding any salt because we're going to make a little quick sauce to go on top of all this stuff, y'all. And the sauce is really seasoned. Not salted, but seasoned. So I don't want to be over salted, okay? So I'm not going to add any salt, but just some dry seasonings like garlic powder and onion powder to the pepper steak. Just give it a little flavor, okay, and make it sopped up. Look at that. That pepper steak look good there. Okay, so once it starts to look like this, then you want to just set that to the side. Now we finna walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, all right? So we're gonna boil our noodles here. So I got my water nice and hot. Everybody know how to cook ramen noodles, okay? Take about 2 to 3 minutes. Probably not even that long. So y'all, my ramen noodles do not match. This is what I had in the pantry, y'all, okay? Our Sister Rona is trying to take us out, honey. So I got a pack of lo mein and I got a pack of ramen and I'm just putting them both together, okay? Just use what you got, honey. If you ain't got ramen, use whatever noodle you got. It's still gonna be good, okay? So I'm just gonna cook it according to the pack instructions for about 2 minutes. Look at that. And honey, I'm just gonna strain it. Cook and strain it off. Take the water off. While that is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. So I've got some soy sauce, got a little bit of vinegar. Everybody should have this type of stuff in their pantry. And some honey. Honey, if you got Chinese takeout soy sauce in them little packs, use that. This is a sauce that you just make up whatever you got. Just put it in there. Any type of Asian ingredients you got in your pantry, put it in there. Just make it just put it all together in a bowl, honey, and just make it work, okay? So I've got some soy sauce, I got some vinegar, and some honey. If you don't have honey, use some sugar, okay? I made this sauce before with just sugar, and it was still good and sopped up, okay? And I added some ground ginger in there. I had some ground ginger. Now we're going to smack that pack right there, and we're going to put the seasoning pack in there. I'm only using half because I got low sodium soy sauce, and then I got the seasoning pack. You guys know ramen seasoning packs can be a little salty, okay? So I only use half the seasoning pack in there just to give it a little flavor. And you want to taste the sauce. Make it up. Adjust it. Add more sugar. Do whatever you want to do. So now the sauce is done. We're going to add those peppers and that steak back to our skillet here, okay? I got my skillet on medium heat again because now we're going to put everything together. Super simple, y'all. I'm telling you, that sauce is good if you just make it. Ain't no measurements, just adjust, honey, okay? Make your own sauce. Just put it together, okay? So I'm going to add my ramen. I'm going to add my bell pepper, my onions. I'm going to add that little cheap steak that we got in there, okay? And then I'm going to pour that sauce right on top of there. Yep, just pour our made-up pantry sauce on there, okay? As you know, all the ingredients will be in the description box, so don't you fret, honey. All right, so we're going to pour that sauce on there, and I'm going to cook this for about 2 minutes on the stove. I'm going to toss it around like that right there. Look at that. That's looking good, ain't it? Baby, it was delicious. I shocked myself. I really did. And so I just tossed that around in there. Look at that. Look at that steak soaked up. Yeah, baby, look at that. So now what I want to do is toss it all around together, honey. Toss it, and then I'm going to let it cook for about 2 minutes just so that everything can caramelize. That sugar that we put in the sauce, that sugar and that honey, it's going to caramelize, and it's going to thicken up really nicely with all that ramen noodle in there, okay? It's going to be sopped up, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That vinegar going to make your mouth pop right there, give it a little tang, honey, and that sweetness and that soy sauce. It's going to be good, I promise you. So I cooked it for about 2 minutes, and y'all, look at that. It looks so good. It is so delicious. My daughter really enjoyed this, y'all. Look at that. Look at that sauce and caramelized, and it hugged on you like they did baby Jesus in the manger, baby. Okay? Now I'm going to finish it with some chopped scallions because it's all I had on deck, y'all. Okay? But you don't have to do that. And then I had some sesame seeds, but you ain't got that. Don't worry about that. It's good like it is. It's just for Instagram picture. Okay? And that's it, y'all. This right here was so good. It was so easy. I hope you guys enjoy it. Baby, at this point, we are using what we got to get what we want. So I've got some more recipes coming, y'all, with pretty much common staple pantry ingredients that you got, okay? And we just gonna have to make the best of it. I hope everybody's out there staying safe, staying prayed up, honey, and staying clean. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.